Hi, I'm Eleanor Wilkinson-Keys, Assistant Curator of Arms and Armour at the Royal Armouries Museum in Leeds. I'm here today with portions of a 16th century armour, and this is Up in Arms. In today's episode, I really want to show you this 16th century armour because it's a great example of how armour reflects the textile fashions of the period. So armour is designed to mimic textile fashion, and this one is so-called the puffed and slashed armour. And what I mean by that is that it's been decorated and embossed to appear like folds of billowing fabric that have then been slashed to reveal the lining and fabric beneath. What we can see here is a thigh defence, a gorget to protect the neck, and a vambrace to protect the lower and upper arms with a removable coulter which protects the elbow and the inner arm. This is the coulter here. This is a removable piece, and this is designed to protect the elbow and the crook of the arm. The puffed and slashed style of clothing and armour is associated with the Landsknecht soldiers, who were German mercenaries who were employed by many European armies, notably by Emperor Maximilian I. They're shown often in contemporary woodcut prints and iconography wearing exaggerated and billowing puffed and slashed clothing, and it very much became associated with these mercenary soldiers. So these pieces of armour show how this puffed and slashed style has been replicated in defensive equipment. What we can see here is embossed horizontal bands which are designed to look like billowing folds of fabric, and then these have been embossed with S-shaped slashes which have then been etched and gilt. If I just turn this round just to show you the inside, you can see where these S-shaped slashes have been embossed on the inside there. So over that horizontal bands and slashing, we've then got etching and gilt decoration, which is more detailed decoration, which has been designed to make the surface of the metal appear like textiles and different fabrics. So the slashes here have been etched and then gilt so that they contrast the bright metal of the armour. And then the horizontal bands here have been etched with a foliage and floral design, which was probably designed to mimic damask fabric, which is a heavily woven pattern in fabric. It's probable that this armour was made by Konrad Sossenhofer, who was the court armourer for the Emperor Maximilian I. There are other armours in the puffed and slashed style in other institutions such as the Wallace Collection, the Metropolitan Museum of Art and the Kunsthistorische Museum in Vienna, which have been positively attributed to Konrad Sossenhofer and which have similarities to these pieces here. We don't know who this armour belonged to or who it was made for, but we can certainly surmise that it was somebody of some wealth and social status. Although this armour is highly decorative and has been designed to appear like clothing, it is still a fully functioning defensive armour, and it could have been worn on both the battlefield or the tournament field. Landsknecht soldiers were notoriously fierce fighters, infantrymen who would have used weapons such as zweihanders, which is a type of two-handed sword. There are actually some of those just behind me. If you'd like us to cover that in another episode, drop us a comment. Landsknecht soldiers would also have used things like the arquebus and pikes. As well as being highly decorative, this armour is a fully functioning armour, and if we turn the thigh defence round, we can see that there is these sliding rivets which are designed to enable full range of movement and flexibility. I really like this armour because it's a great example of how armour technology is reflecting the textile fashions of the period. It's probably also associated with one of the most famous armourers of the 16th century, Konrad Sosenhofer. The Armouries has other pieces by him. He's also associated with the horned helmet, one of our treasures, which you can come and see at the museum here in Leeds. Thank you very much for watching. You can leave us a comment to let us know what else you'd like to see, and if you'd like to see more pieces like this in person, you can come and visit our sites at Leeds, Fort Nelson and the Tower. I'll see you next time.